Hey guys, so in today's episode we are going to talk about 3 filmmaking tips that you're going to need on your filmmaking journey. Now some of these tips are going to sound like no-brainers to you experienced filmmakers out there, but to you newbies, these are things that I wish I knew starting out. So with that, let's get right into it. Play that title intro. So for my first tip, you're probably thinking I'm gonna talk about something fun and exciting to get your attention, but no, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. We're gonna talk about something boring but crucial, and that is storage management. And I'm not talking about that type of storage right now, I'm talking about this type of storage. Hard drives. Look, the fact of the matter is, digital media is getting bigger and bigger, and you're gonna have to keep up with it. Invest in a sizable hard drive. I'm not talking about a 500 or a 1 terabyte hard drive. I'm talking about 2 terabytes or more. Whatever hard drive you're looking at right now, think like 2 sizes bigger than that. And that's what you should buy. I promise you it's going to benefit you in the future, and future you is going to thank you. Just the other day, I was transferring files back and forth between like 3 different hard drives, and it took forever, and it was so annoying, and all I was editing was like a small little TikTok. You want that new camera, you want that new tripod, you want that new lens, I get it. But get the hard drive. Just get it now, you don't have to worry about it for years to come. That's the beauty of it. Here's a mini tip for you. Tip within a tip. Tipception, if you will. Whenever someone asks you about what you want for Christmas or your birthday, guess what you want now? A new hard drive. You're welcome. All right, moving on to tip number 2, checklists. Make them. I think this makes sense as a filmmaker, and I almost feel like I don't even need to explain why these are important, but I also want to make it clear why they are important. In previous videos, I've mentioned that filmmaking is about problem solving. In order to solve those problems, you gotta first know what problems are there to solve. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. If you're a filmmaker and if you're like me, you're probably a visual person and you need to see your issues in front of you. You have to visualize them the best you can, and writing them down is the easiest way to do that. I feel like this goes beyond filmmaking at this point, because I think in life you should be writing down things, either physically or in your phone. You should be writing down tasks you need to do, items you need to get, goals that you want to achieve. I do it in my Google Calendar, I do it on paper, and then I take that paper and then I put it in front of my desk so I'm looking at it constantly. The world is a very distracting place. It's always demanding your attention, and I think that it's really important to set some of that attention aside for yourself. Organized thoughts increase productivity, so writing down those thoughts are just going to be really, really helpful for you. This transitions nicely to my next tip, which is stay organized. Because when I say stay organized, I mean literally stay organized in your physical space and digital space as well. Filmmaking is about efficiency. And if I'm spending an hour trying to set up this camera, trying to fumble around, trying to find the tripod for it, I can't find the lav mic, the light's not charged all the way, the batteries are dead for this camera, something or other, then I'm probably just gonna give up and not film anything. Digital organization, let's talk about that. Name your files, put them in places that make sense, keep it consistent. I always think when I manage files, if I gave this hard drive to someone and said find this particular file, and they were not allowed to use the search bar or anything like that, just pure navigation and clicks, would they be able to find it? If the answer is no, it's probably time to start adjusting your file management. So there are my 3 tips. They're all organization based for some reason. I don't know why. I realized at the end of the video, I'm like, oh, this is all about organization, isn't it? Interesting. Wonder what that says about me. Be sure to subscribe, guys. It really, really does mean a lot to me. To all the people who have, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If you're new here and you haven't watched yet, we did a filmmaking exercise where we recreated GIFs. If you're interested in GIFs and what you can learn from recreating them, then wow, I have the exact video you're looking for. All right, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one.